See, the biggest mistake we make in life is not starting our journey, the journey that we deserve. That's the biggest mistake we make of not starting, is the what if, the what could have been. We look at a lot of things in the past tense, especially when you get to this age, that I could have done that. I wish I could have done this. We do a lot of look back, especially at this time of the year, fourth quarter, right? And 2025 is a big year. We see this every year, but it's got that nice five, right? So where do you want to be in the next 5 years per se, right? Well, those 5 years are up. We're here. 5 years ago, we almost had the lockdown. Can you believe that? 5 years. It'll nearly be 5 years when my brother Kobe Bryant passed away, and I just feel everything feels like it just happened yesterday. So when you get to this age, time is just taken away, folks, and it may seem slow to you, but the more we sit on our laurels and behind, the more, okay, we're aging. We're going to age anyway. That's regardless. That's happening as we speak. But there's something called gracefully, right? With grace. Either you grace like a sexy James Bond or George Clooney, or Cindy Crawford, or some of those actresses, right? Salma Hayek. Obviously, they all get some work done, I understand, but still they do put in the work on top of getting work done. But let's just control what we have in front of us, is starting your journey, the beginning. Or is it the beginning of your end, right? That's how we have to look at it, because it's one or the other. And I'll give you an example today, right? So I hit up the Las Vegas Strip. I had to get some clothes to kind of look at what H&M was cooking up. That's where I get majority of my clothes, H&M. A few things at Target. Target has some good stuff. And then Tailored Athlete. You can look them up on Instagram. Really fitted attire. When you get to a certain level and you have a certain look, then those clothes fit you accordingly. But then I made it out to the Strip, but I don't know why last night in my head I made it such a big deal that I don't want to get in the car. I don't want to drive all the way out there. And it's all the way out there. It's only 13 miles, so it's not a big deal. But I kept putting barriers in my head that, I'm not getting to my destination. I've been thinking about H&M, the store, but I got there today. So, I got there and I was unimpressed with what they had in store. So I didn't really buy anything outside a $5 ticket I paid for parking. And then I just, kind of strolled, and I debated if I should record a video out there. But a lot of times you can get copyright strikes because of the background music. So that's why I couldn't. I would have to hit that place up early in the morning to walk. It's like a little plaza, town square that is. So it's right near MGM Casino Plaza. So anyway, I came back, and then I almost got lazy and sat on my couch and watched the clock tick away. And then I looked outside. I'm like, oh, this is the peak of the sunset, meaning the sun, right? The daylight, vitamin D. And I started having this guilty voice inside my system that said, hey, what's the matter, bro? You're not going to show up for YouTube today? And what that to me means, I'm smack talking to myself. What that really means is, are you not going to walk your 10,000 steps today? Because see, in order for me to record this video, right, there's energy behind every video. There's mood behind every video. Sorry, folks, allergies. There's a vibe behind every video, and your energy has ebbs and flows, right? This today was, I wouldn't say a desperate energy, but this was an energy today to really get the best of my day and get a grip on my thoughts. As Kobe Bryant said before he tore his Achilles, it's the one move that he has done thousands of times, and he did it one more time and he tore his Achilles. So it's the one walk, it's the one habit I've done over and over again, and I still feel like that every time I get out of the house and I make it out, it feels like a big deal. And why I told you that story is because even I struggle. As much as I do this, even I struggle to get out and be honest and show up and do this. It's fun. It's fun, especially late at night during post-production. I'm looking at the footage and I'm saying, wow, I did this today. And then you look at your body of work over the years, over time, over a few months. It's the compounding effect. So like like in anything else, if you look at my channel, there's a portfolio of work. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. I'm approaching nearly 350 subscribers, which is a big deal for me. There's some engagement finally on some of my videos, right? I'm not chasing, I'm not desperate for the views, I'm not desperate for subscribers, because I think this channel needs to find those who resonate with the message. And so my point is, you need to start your journey and realize that your journey is your journey, and that path is for you and not for anyone else. You can't wait for anyone to catch up to you. You can't hold yourself back either, and you can't chase too hard either. You have to find a medium balance, right? You have to find a medium ground to find your, like, the pace you want to go with. That's totally up to you, and a lot of us don't even get there. So I'm beginning to understand, and I already knew this, on why showing up is half the battle. It's a big deal. It's like jumping in cold water, right? I talked about cold plunges in New Zealand. I've done a video on that on my channel. As you get in, it's the first 5 seconds or less. It was all in the mind. The same thing that gives you something hit by was a bug. Whew, just the timing. I closed it right. It's the same things that give, the pain origination, where it originates from, is the same places where pleasure also is derived. So pain and pleasure are very close in that sense, right? If you think walking is hard, then I think what's also harder is sitting on the couch. It's a little tricky how I worded there, right? Because if you think about it, right, the pain of regret is the couch, but success and the result, it lies in the steps we take and how we move forward. So how do you want to get up off that couch and move forward? How do you get out of the house? And I know I'm not the only one, because a lot of us are stuck in our couch with the remote, and then you've combined that with reaching for the bad foods, right? Convenient foods, right? And that's it. That's the American diet. That's the American culture, right? And so you have to do, when the sun is out, like right now, for example, I capitalized on it and I came to record my videos for the day and get to work. So, folks, if you haven't started your self-improvement journey and you're 40 and over, just remember that this is not too late. I may say a few things that shake you up or shake myself up, but it's reality, right? You got to face the reality of the time you have, your biological system and DNA, your clock, your genetic potential. I still don't think it's too late. If I can, you can. I'm 49 years old. Life behind the reels. I named this channel is because I spend a lot of my time preparing for music video shoots, modeling, acting. I have a martial arts, dance background, so I'm all over the map here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm signed to a talent agency, and I'm actively shopping for gigs and showing up to things. And I just had a small role in a Hollywood movie here, Formula One Las Vegas. So that's coming out summer next year, and if you guess the name, you know who it is and what is it. I just dropped you a clue, Formula One, so you know what's up. Anyway, folks, I'm here. This is my day. I've already started my journey. Every day is a journey. Break it down that way. Every day is a journey. How are you planning to start your journey? We've got December 2nd, 28 more days to go or so, something like that, right? What will the next 29 days look like for you? Start now. Start now, and you'll thank yourself in January, okay? To the next one, I'm out.